to have this in the future to share out with our folks that are not going to be able to make it today. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Kish. Hello, Cindy. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Selena. Hi, Teresa. Hello, beautiful people. Christy, Kyla, Linda from out of state. So excited to see you here. Teresa, Ivana, so excited. Okay, so tell me on the chat, respond if you're brave enough. Would you hire yourself as a realtor to sell your own home based on what you're doing now for your clients? Why yes or why not? Let me make sure that I have this link for these folks over here on, let me see, can I paste? If I get out of Instagram, will it take me out of the live? Probably. Ash, I'm going to message you the link because I'm afraid that this will take me out. Okay, Ashwin. Alrighty, everybody, we will get started already. So excited to have you on here. Okay, so let me see if we got any responses. Kish, of course I would hire myself. My professionalism, full-time commitment, and genuineness are often what most of my clients appreciate. They can trust me. I love that. Somebody else put yes, because I do not just stick a sign in the yard, and I also use Realist drone services. Woo! I love that. It's so sweet. You are amazing. Yes, because I genuinely care about the clients I work with and take pride in my work. I love being a realtor. So you're not just doing a realtor for the numbers, for the transactions. And that's who we're passionate about working with. We're working with incredible realtors who are not just doing it for the numbers and the money. Yes, we have to make money to bring bread to the table for our families, but also this is our a passion for a lot of y'all, right? We have, yes, I'm brand new, but I'm on a great team and feel well supported. I'm excited for my journey. Welcome. That's amazing, Cindy. We're so excited that you're beginning your journey with a lot of knowledge and information. Definitely yes to hire me for above and beyond service, of course, with Realist Drone Photos presentation. Woohoo! Okay, let's get started because there's a lot of good information and I want to hear your questions. I want to be able to present all of this good information. Okay. So we are here. We are Realist Drone Services. Raul is my husband. These are our three little guys. Sometimes they're drone operators. Sometimes they could be computer technicians, but they're a big part of our team. And so we always like to show them off. It's because this started because of them. It started because I was starting to have babies. Rowley was the first one. I was a teacher. Raul was a teacher. And we said, we got to do something different so that we can stay at home and raise them. And so thankfully, Realist Drone Services is here. And at first, we weren't passionate about drone services, right? We weren't passionate about this. But the more that we dive into this and getting to meet our clients and build relationships with you guys, with the realtors, it's like, wow, I am beginning. I knew what my family vision was and my mission, but being able to help you guys and give you the tools to succeed has kind of shifted our life a little bit, and we absolutely love it. It's our honor. And so we are here, Realist Drone Services, to help our clients, to help our realtors sell their listings faster and for more money. There's so much noise. There are so many agents. How many agents are there? There are like 50,000 million in Houston alone. And so one of the biggest things is making sure that you stand out. And we've noticed this too, building out our company. We're like, there's a ton of real estate media companies, but I want to service our clients because I know the customer service. I have passion. I have the tools that they need, and I want them to know that we exist. And so I am sure the same thing is for you. So here we are. Let's do this. So a few nights ago, I spent quite a few hours doing research on some of the top real estate agents in Houston. And you won't believe it, but here are the results. 95% of those used professional photos. Can you believe that? 95% of the top real estate agents, that means 100% did not use professional photos. That's mind-boggling to me. Being a top agent and 95% did, but maybe it was a special occasion. Sometimes maybe it was an investment property. Yeah, that is sad, but we're here and I love serving you guys because y'all are fully dedicated to market y'all's listings and to represent your sellers with full potential. So I'm so excited for that. Okay, the next one up was drone photos. 81.8% used drone photos. Twilight photos, either real or virtual. That was surprising to me. Not surprising because I'm talking about the top real estate agents. So a big thing about these twilight photos is to get the click, is for people to go in there, to dive deep, to stand out amongst all the normal photos. That twilight photo does that. And so 68% of these agents do that. The next one up was floor plans. 63.6% of these realtors are using floor plans on their media in the MLS. The next one up was virtual staging. This one, I was surprised at how many people were using virtual staging. More than half of the top realtors are using virtual staging. So they probably either had staging done on their other listings or they had virtual staging. But what was the most surprising thing for me was they are getting all of the rooms staged. So they're not just getting one photo, they're getting the primary, the living room, the dining room, the bedrooms, the game room, they're getting them all virtually staged. So that was impressive. The next one up, let me see, am I skipping any? 3D tours and photo descriptions are a tie. So 45% of real estate agents, the top real estate agents, are using 3D tours. And I think it might be a little bit to do with, but not all of them were luxury listings. To be honest, not all of them were luxury listings. It was just a few. And then photo descriptions, this got me the most sad. Oh my goodness. 45% of real estate agents, only 45%, are adding photo descriptions. That makes me sad. It's pretty bad because they're so impactful, and we'll move on to that in a little bit. The next one is community or lifestyle photos, only 40.9%. And then agent branding, so videos that either had them in front of the listing, like doing an agent intro, only 36%. And then I also included the agents that had a video in their profile. So whenever somebody is going in and they are checking you out on HAR or on YouTube or wherever, they're checking out, do you have a video? Or maybe they're not looking to see if you have video, but if you do have video, you better believe they're going to watch it. I sure watched them. I was impressed by the agents that do have them. And I was also impressed by the agents that are the top real estate agents in Houston, and they're just not putting priority on this. So super interesting. Of course, with all of this information, we know that everybody has different ways of marketing. So some of those are doing mailers and flyers and print things that I didn't have, like I couldn't see because I was doing a digital research on HAR. And so many of these people are probably doing magazines or things, or maybe they run Facebook ads, YouTube ads, maybe they do Zillow, who knows what they do, but this is what I was able to discover. Tell me what you think about it on the chat. What do you think over here on Instagram? What do you think about those statistics about the top real estate agents in Houston and the media that they're using? And I only did these, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types of media, because that's what they had. 9 types of media is what they had. Okay, and these are the most important. So what do y'all think about that? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the chat box here on the Zoom. If you're on Instagram, come on Zoom so that you can check out these visuals that I'm presenting. Let me show you real quick. An awesome chart. Guess who made it? ChatGPT. Oh yeah. Okay, next one. I put all the information in there, by the way, and ChatGPT made it. Okay, so let me tell you a great big announcement. Buyers and sellers want video marketing. Does this surprise you? Give me a thumbs up if it surprises you. Give me a thumbs down. No, don't give me a thumbs down. Give me like, yeah, I knew video marketing is what buyers and sellers want, or wow, I had no idea. Anybody give me your input. Okay, somebody put a little, woo, celebration. Nice. Okay, so it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Let me give you some statistics though. I love statistics. Write these statistics down. You're gonna need them in your listing presentation. Everything I'm giving here is for you to go make a marketing plan and say, how am I gonna stand out? Okay, most agents are doing this. I probably wanna do this type of media. I can afford this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And here are my statistics of why you should choose me as a listing agent to market your home. Okay, so realtors earn 403% more inquiries if they use video marketing. 403% more people asking questions, texting you, or getting an engagement. Isn't that insane? Don't you want more inquiries? Don't you want to be able to report to your sellers, hey, this many people reacted to the video, or this is what they mentioned on the video about that. Let me see. I would want them anything to really show the home. Many people relocate from out of town and cannot always come to see in person. Yes, if you are not using video, you're limiting yourself. Jamie said, you're limiting yourself to just the people in the Houston area, and a lot of people from places that have crazy prices and cannot afford to live in different states. They're coming to the beautiful state of Texas, specifically to Houston and the outer skirts, and they're seeing a ginormous mansion of a house, and they're like, what? Only $400,000? Only $500,000? For us that live in the area, it might seem like a lot, but people moving out of town are like, that is a deal. Sign me up. Okay, the next statistic. Home sales increased by 20% after a video marketing campaign. You guys, video marketing is increasing the sales of homes. Viewers remember 95% of a message from video compared to 10% from text. So if you post the photos on Zillow or on the MLS or on social media and you just post photos, 10% are going to remember what it says. If you're on the video showing off that house, 95% of what you are saying, of the message that is in there, viewers are going to remember. You're going to stand out. If they're on a hunt for maybe they have 15 houses on their list to go check out or to analyze or in the area, imagine them choosing yours because you're just doing a little bit extra. So here's the good news. And I know this is crazy. This is crazy. Only 38% of agents use videos in their marketing. And that's crazy because I got these statistics from NAR, from Inman, from Keeping Current Matters, from all those places that have statistics on the buyers and sellers' consumer behavior. And check this out. The videos for our top agents, we had 36%. Look, that almost exactly matches the numbers of national statistics. Only 38% of agents use videos in their marketing. And that's crazy to me because realtors, you guys are so stressed out. Like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to stand out. There's so many agents. Guys, only 38% of agents are using videos in their marketing, whenever nowadays it's so easy to create marketing. You don't have to hire anybody. You don't have to hire a big media production company. to create these videos. You can create them with your phone, and only 38% of agents are doing this. So let's go to the last one before I continue venting and being sad for realtors, or excited for the potential that y'all have to stand out. So realtors who use video grow their revenue 49% faster than those who don't. Who has made ginormous plans this year? Like, I want to double what I did last year, or I want to do 5 more than what I did last year. If you made those goals, and if that means that your revenue potentially can increase based off of those goals and based off of your actions, that means that if you use video, you can use that as a strategy to grow your revenue 50%, 49% faster than those who don't. So that is amazing. Really quickly, what is stopping you from doing video? If you are brave enough in the chat, this is going to be one of the biggest 2025 real estate media trends. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show off first, but that's not the only thing. So stay on. What is stopping you from doing video? Is it mindset? Is it you don't know how to create a video? It's fear. Fear of what? Fear of what people might say about you. Fear of saying something wrong. There's a lot of things that we're afraid of whenever we come on video. Even me, myself, this is my first Instagram Live. This is our first Zoom. I seem like I'm super confident, but sometimes it can be very scary to say something wrong. So I totally get you. I totally get you. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so whenever I was doing some more research, I am huge on doing research not only on what your seller wants. So don't just focus on what your seller wants. Yes, let's listen to them. Okay, this is what we're going to do with the pricing. This is what you want, and educating all of that. But who matters the most, in my opinion? Correct me if I'm wrong, or if you have a different opinion. Who matters the most whenever you're selling a home? And I think maybe not the most, but we really got to look at buyers. What do buyers want when looking for homes? Sometimes I do not think that we're thinking about the buyer. Whenever you're marketing a listing, I don't think that a lot of realtors are considering, what does my buyer want? Let me tell you what buyers want in 2025 whenever they're looking at homes. They want to know about the location. They want to know about the neighborhood safety. They want to know, of course, the home size and layout. And these are in order, you guys. I should have put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They want to know about the price, of course, financing options, the potential for appreciation, and more. And then a little bit more. Buying a home represents stability and security. It's where they're going to create memories with loved ones while building equity over time. So they're searching for something. But look at those top 2 things that buyers are looking for. They are looking for a home. They're looking for the location, and they are looking for neighborhood safety. Of course, we can't really, I don't think realtors can say it might be like a violation of something, fair housing laws, to talk about specifically about the safety. But that doesn't mean we can't show off the neighborhood if it's in a very safe and great location, right? Okay, so if these are some of the in order, the location is the first, neighborhood safety is the second, home size and layout is the third. What do you think? What kind of media should we be using whenever we're marketing our listings? Of course, photos. Photos is like the main thing. You have to have photos. That's like, whoop, of course. But if we're talking about location and neighborhood safety, give me some creative ideas, y'all. Give me some creative ideas. Location and neighborhood safety. What kind of media do we have to put out about the home? Does anybody have any ideas? If not, I'm going to give them to you. Drone footage, video of the neighborhood, driving it around. Yes, drone videos of the community. Exactly. Yes. So let me show you guys. Record yourself spending the day around. Talk about the amenities. I love that. You know what? Having a listing is the best thing that could happen to you. You guys work so hard. Y'all work y'all's booties off to get the listing. And then it really truly surprises me whenever you finally have the listing. And I have a lot of realtors kind of like not doing a lot. And I mean, there's so much to do. And of course, the ultimate goal, I know some people prefer to work with buyers, and we're always gonna, as a realtor, you're always gonna be working with buyers. That's awesome. Our listings most of the times come from working with buyers and building that relationship. But the ultimate goal is to work with listings, right? And so there is so much content that you can be creating, like organic content about how you prepare the home, about how you talk to the clients, about what y'all do leading up to listing a home, preparing all the people that are watching you on social media or on your email list or whatever, preparing them to finally the day comes out where you bring out your listing, you're talking about it. Oh my gosh, there's so much good content that could be created, and real estate agents are not creating content around their listings to market themselves and to market the listing. Of course, let's move on to some ideas.
The best views.
Okay, so here, because buyers are looking for location and they're looking for neighborhood safety, I'm showing you three of some really amazing real estate agents that are truly popping out in the nation and in the world, actually, because Brad is not from the US, he's from Canada. I'm going to show you Shannon Gillette, which you probably are familiar with the name. And this is it's a $20 million listing. I mean, when do you get a $20 million listing? Once in a lifetime. But that's not the concept that I want to show you, because she exactly what she did for this listing, she does for all of her other listings, including her listing. I think one of them was like $125,000, and she did exactly this. She marketed it the same way. We have Brad over here. He's from Canada. He has been big on doing video. And I just want you to be able to see, what are they showing off? Typically, we have our normal, like, just walk through of the home, the panning from left to right. But we have to start changing our concept, our mindset. And I want realtors to be a little bit more creative. And we are bringing all the creative juices this 2025 for you guys. We are here to support y'all in all of y'all's marketing needs whenever it comes to listing media. And so we just want to bring this forward to you so that you can come in saying, oh, I don't just need photos. I'm not just going to slap them on the MLS, cross my fingers and hope that they sell. No, there's so much more that can be done so that maybe it won't sell faster or for more money, but it's going to get more exposure on the listing itself. It's going to get more exposure on you, especially if you're at the front and center of those videos. I know it's scary, but let's watch these videos as examples. Let me bring my
$1 million luxury estate has the best views in all of Scottsdale. Whether you're looking for golf course, mountain, or city light views, here you can have it all. With 24-foot ceilings and views from every angle.
Okay, so you can automatically tell. Let me see if I can put this back. It's gonna go crazy a little bit. Let me see. Sorry about this.
Saturday luxury estate has the best.
Okay, so what were the first things that she's starting off with? And she always starts off all of her listings with this stuff. Y'all want to comment? Y'all want to say it? I would love some inputs. If y'all want to take your microphone off. If you're brave, if you're feeling brave. No. Okay, no worries. I will talk. I will talk for you guys. So what I noticed is that the first thing, of course, all of the things, the edits from the videographer, they're really, really cool. They're catchy, they're engaging. The first 3 seconds of all videos, but especially you're putting us money into marketing these these listings, we want it to be effective. Okay, so she starts off with talking about the views. And so immediately she knows that's going to be one of the selling points. She's talking about the golf course. She's talking about the community. Okay, let's see. Brad McCall, or let's do Mary.
Spring Hill, Tennessee. Here's what we would do. First, we'll make a stop at the Fanning Go Coffee. And my personal favorite is the Bath and Body Works latte. And next, we're gonna head over to the Crossings to shop some of the latest trends. Or if vintage is more your style, then we'll stop by the Spring Hill Antique Mall. And then we'd walk through this neighborhood with a community pool organic garden. And oh look, a house for sale. And to finish off our day, we're going to take a step back in time into this 1960s diner.
So let me tell you a little story about Marie. She talked about this on BAM Media. That's a media company for realtors. And you guys should go follow them on YouTube. I'll send y'all the information for them, but they're just BAM. And they talk about the top trends for realtors and what they're doing. And so she said that this listing was just staying stagnant. It was among like 4 other listings that were not moving. They're all at kind of at the same price. The house looks the same as all the other ones. And she was just like, oh my gosh, I don't have a lot of time left. What can I do? And I know that sometimes that happens to you guys. Like you're coming up on the deadline and y'all are scared because you're like, I already invested money on photos. Probably she said she had already done a listing video. So it's y'all's money, y'all's time, y'all's energy, right? Sometimes y'all's reputation, like, can you do the job or not? And so she decided, I am going to highlight the community, the lifestyle. I'm going to do something different. The really cool thing about this is whenever you go to her caption, so first of all, she went to like 4 different restaurants. And so she's highlighting how these restaurants are nearby. And then she did a quirky little thing like, by the way, look at that listing. That was genius. But the really even more genius part of it is it doesn't look like a listing video. She's talking about 4 restaurants in the area. She tagged them. They reposted her video. It's bringing out exposure. Whenever you have a listing, don't think I am just going to market the house. I just want photos of the house and of the backyard. Maybe it has a pool. No, you have to think greater. Remember, what are the first 2 things that people are looking for whenever they're looking at a house? They are looking at the location and the neighborhood. So those are 2 things that you need to be highlight in your whole marketing plan. This one video had that. It was marketing a little bit of the listing and then the community. But before, in the coming soon campaign, in the launch campaign of the listing, that should be one of your top things to do on the list. Go connect with real restaurants nearby. Go connect with small businesses nearby. Go live in the community. Like I think it was Ivana, you posted, record yourself spending a day around. What is it going to look like to live there? Show people, write an email about it. I just spent my day in this neighborhood. This is how it went. Market the listing. I know it's tricky and you're like, I don't know how to do this, but your job is not only a salesperson, but you're a marketer. You have to put out all of the content as much as possible. Selena, she posted this on Instagram. So if you see right here, her tag is Move Me to Tennessee. Go follow her. She's a really great agent. You will see a lot of organic content that she does, just basic stuff. Whenever she has a listing, she posts really high quality stuff about the listing and also organic content about the listing. It doesn't always have to be high quality and expensive. You can go just plan it out, do a really nice plan. And I have a little bonus for you guys at the end. I'm going to be giving you guys an example of a listing campaign where there's 21 days, what to do 21 days before you go live. Because on HAR, did y'all know that the coming soon campaign has been elongated to 21 days? So imagine doing something, telling people for 21 days. And then as soon as you go live, you have a potential buyer. Maybe. Let me connect my laptop before it dies. My phone is probably also dying as well. We'll see. Her name is Marie. Her name is Marie. I don't know her last name, but if you look for her on Instagram, you'll see Move Me to Tennessee. This one, her name is Shannon Gillette. She's an amazing broker in Arizona. Okay, so let me continue. What do sellers want when you're looking for a realtor? When they're looking for a realtor, what do sellers want when they're looking for a realtor? They want an agent who can market their home effectively using modern tools and techniques to attract buyers. We already went through it a little bit, but sellers, they're on social media. They see what other agents are doing. And something crazy is that sometimes they're more likely to trust somebody that doesn't have much experience. They're newer to the field, but they just see how hard those agents are grinding. They see how they're posting on social media. They're working hard, and they're like, yeah, if you're going to work like this to market my listing, of course you can have my home to sell it. And so what sellers want is, of course, a wider reach. Whenever you just post it on the MLS, yes, it links up to all these different websites like Zillow and Realtor.com and all of those websites. And but the really cool thing is that you can do a lot more. And marketing a listing does have a lot to do with your network. Who are you connected with? Some of the older agents rely heavily on their network, and then that's why sometimes we don't see them doing these modern strategies. But if you're younger or if you're newer to the game, you don't have a huge network, start building up your network. Get connected with, like I mentioned previously, restaurants, business owners, your lenders. Connect with a bunch of lenders. They might share your post, and your post might get in front of some of the people that they're working with, some of the buyers. Okay, so be creative with how you're trying to find those buyers. Some sellers, you always have to ask, what is the seller's goal? Like, do they want more money? Are they asking for a high price, or do they want to sell it quick? So depending on what their goals are, that's what your campaign is going to look like. Sometimes we're just doing photos. The sellers don't really care. We're just going to sit on this for a while, and they're okay with that. Others are like, I'm pricing it really high. I don't want to, but I told them not to, but this is what the seller wants. So then you have to go above and beyond and make sure that people all over the world are seeing your listing so that you can get it for that price if possible, right? There has to be a something extra that you do if their goals are changing, and sometimes it's out of y'all's control, and I totally get it, but you have to use different strategies like that. So let's move on. So here's another graph from NAR. What sellers most want from real estate agents. They want help with the sale of the home within a specific time frame. So you'll see that if they're 25 to 33, it's more likely, well, the numbers are all over the place, but 22% of all sellers want help selling the home within a specific time frame. That gets so tricky and frustrating, especially on a down market, especially when things are slow. You're like, oh my gosh. So then that just means that we got to ramp up the marketing, make those connections, network with people, and find those buyers somewhere. They want help pricing the home competitively. They want help seller market home to potential buyers. Of course, that's why they're hiring you guys. Okay, so what are we doing for you guys? Realist drone services, our whole goal is to make you stand out. We want to be able to offer as much as possible, as much media as we are capable of handling. We want to be able to buy the equipment train our photographers to be able to do as many things as possible. And for what that looks like this year, we're not changing too much, but I just want to bring the services that we have for you guys, because I'm going to tell you, we were doing our numbers, and it's crazy that 80-20 that 80-20 principle, the Pareto principle, that only 20% of the agents or the people are going to do the most, and they're going to be the best, and then the other 80% are not really. And that is what we see with our numbers, and it's crazy. So I'll tell you, the top 20% of our clients from 2024. So we serviced around 374 clients last year, somewhere around there. I don't have the number right in front of me, but it was almost 400 clients. And out of those almost 400 realtors, 20% of those. So what is 20% of 400? I don't know if somebody could do that math on the chat for me. Those people came back to us not once a month. Okay, so 80 clients came back to us, not just once, not just twice. They would come back to us multiple times a week or multiple times a month. And we're like, how are these people getting so many listings? What are they doing? And we went to go see what services are they ordering. The majority of these agents are not just doing photos. And we can see a lot, of course, not everybody, not the whole 80. We have a few like investor clients that work specifically with investors. So they bring a lot of volume and they just order photos and floor plan. But the majority of the clients that were doing the most, it was crazy that they come back, but they're doing they had at least some form of video. And then the top like 5%, they were just always going above and beyond. And so it was impressive to just be able to see those numbers, see how agents market, and see how it comes back tenfold. Sometimes these agents are just working really hard for their clients. And so we just want to let y'all know that we service all of the greater Houston area. We're all the way down in Galveston. We had a few shoots up all the way in Conroe and Magnolia today. We come out here. We were all the way in Louise last time. Wherever you guys have sellers, we're going to go to you guys because we want to service you guys. Or if we don't have somebody available somewhere, then we'll have a contact, a really good contact for you guys. We had a question. I'm curious, did you have a discussion about a change in their business due to this? Yes, we have. We haven't done our calls this year in January, but last January we had calls with a lot of our clients, and they did, they noticed, and they actually, for the year of 2025, they upped the services that they were offering. And we've talked here and there to a few of those clients of ours, and they've said, oh my gosh, I have to do a little bit more this year, just because the competition was seeing what they were doing, and they're kind of doing the same thing, and they're like, I have to do something a little different. What else do you have to offer? And so they're offering an extra service that the other agents aren't doing. And we're here to offer as much media as we can, as we're capable of, as long as you guys need it, and we're here for y'all. I hope I answered that question, Patricia. Okay, so let's see what Realist Drone Services does for you to stand out. So a big one, like y'all noticed, we offer all of those 9 services that we did that the top real estate agents are doing in Houston. We offer virtual staging services. This is pricier, not as pricey as staging, but whenever the home is smaller, which is what we saw in most of the videos there, or the data from the research of the top realtors, whenever the home is smaller, whenever it's ranging in the 200s or less, or a little bit more, that's whenever they invest in the virtual staging. We do, this one is a real twilight, but we do the fake twilights as well. And this is amazing because just if you do the fake twilight for just $20, you do that conversion, that is going to make your listing have more exposure. People are going to click on it more. There's statistics, and I didn't add it here, and I forgot. I'm so sorry, you guys, about this virtual staging. I think it's 44% more, if I remember correctly. I think another media company did the statistics, and they get 44% more clicks than compared to a normal blue sky photo. Will Realist consider staging as a package, not per photo? I like it. Yes, absolutely. Like you're meaning like instead of just one photo, maybe virtual staging for the whole house. So like 7 rooms or 5 rooms. Because I know we do virtual staging right now at $40 per photo. It's a labor-intensive project for our editors. And so it's costly for us. But maybe and I'm writing that down, Teresa, thank you for that question. So virtual, because like we saw, most of the top agents are doing the full house of virtual staging for those lower things. So definitely virtual staging package. So instead of it being $40 per photo, if you order like 5 rooms or 7 rooms, then it could be a little less. Definitely. I have written it down, and we are definitely going to consider that. So always, you will automatically notice this is the most simple thing, and all of the real estate media companies that are high quality, you can tell we cost a little bit more. We're not costing like those real estate media companies that are super cheap, but this is the most essential and like obvious thing. Replace the sky with the blue sky. Even here, it was a bright blue, beautiful day, but we still replaced it because that's not pretty and it doesn't grab the attention. Also, this client, like you see here, they're renovating, and so always add a disclaimer, but say that the grass has been replaced just to give them an idea of what it's going to look like in the summer. And so that first click, that first photo, that primary photo, if you're choosing the front exterior or whatever part, maybe it's a pool, make it a good one. And I bet that you guys have seen so many agents that they just put any photo up there, not thinking that the primary photo is what's going to attract somebody to click. It seems so simple and so like, I'm just going to put whatever. Like, no, this is what's going to lead people to be attracted to diving deeper into your listing. So the next thing that we started implementing last year was floor plans. We are doing floor plans with every single listing. In the beginning, our clients, and still we have some that are like, no, I don't need the floor plan. Buyers want the floor plan. If we go back to the statistics, they say, what do you want from it? The home layout. It's important for them. They want to know where the laundry room is, where is the kitchen compared to the primary room. And a floor plan, it's as simple as having, and we have it added on to all of our packages, so y'all get that with us. But it's so important for you to be able to inform your clients, like, this is what we provide for you, because we know what the buyer, we know what that person is looking for. Even if it's like a ridiculously low priced home, I mean, it's still somebody's home, right? And they still might be paying commission for you, and they still deserve to be marketed right, as well as possible. Yeah, Selena, floor plans are so essential. I bet that if you're working with a lot of buyers, you kind of it prevents you from driving all across town and then realizing, oh, the kitchen was not where, because sometimes the photos, they're put in order, but you still can't tell, like, oh, is that a living room, or is that some other part of the house? But floor plans tell you, and they prevent you from having to drive all around the city showing a house that your buyers are not interested in. Okay, Zillow. We have our amazing, we have a few clients that do them, not a lot. And I was asking them, what do you think about Zillow? They have listing showcase. It's expensive. I bet. I was looking a little bit into the pricing. So obviously it's not the way to go for everybody, but we offer it as a service. We definitely offer, suggest it if you have a luxury listing or a higher priced, even if it's not luxury. These are really good. I don't think you have to have listing showcase. Like, you don't have to have the plan to be able to use the link that we'll provide for you, so you can add it on the MLS still, I believe. I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but I think that's the truth. And so Zillow, hate them or love them, like, they're gonna put your listing out. They're gonna show it to more people because you're using their services. And so some of our clients have decided to go over with, because you either get the Matterport 3D tour with us or you get the Zillow 3D tour. And so Ashwin is saying Zillow showcase. So he loves it. Okay, so this is going to help your business. This is going to help you provide statistics for your clients, for your sellers, saying like, hey, look at how many people are seeing it. They're walking through, they're checking out the 3D tours. I highly recommend it. And here, there's an example of a Matterport 3D tour. This is a little bit more high quality than the Zillow 3D tour. So the Zillow 3D tours are cheaper. Like, if a Zillow is $145, the Matterport is probably like $175. So we charge a little bit more for Matterport. It's a little bit of a more costly service for us. And I do recommend it for higher end homes. But at the same time, if you're doing higher end homes, you want to market them on doing the listing showcase. So you want to do the Zillow 3D tour. So some of our friends from other states, they're like, we just do Zillow 3D tour. We love those for our clients, and that's all they do. So we offer both of them, just so that you know those are the different options. Okay, marketing the neighborhood and the lifestyle. So buyers don't just buy homes, they buy lifestyle. So I should have put this slide back there where I had the video marketing. So right here, you can tell, sometimes it doesn't even have to be you on camera. This beautiful home that we did for Angie, she wanted to display this home. It's out in Needville, so out in the country. She wanted to display what it was going to look like for that potential buyer. Because whenever you're creating a video, you're always thinking like, who is the buyer going to be? And so here, probably it's going to be an older person. Right here, you can see Thomas fishing, shooting, what is it? Oh my gosh, hunting, riding the ATV all around the property. Showcase the lifestyle, give that buyer a better idea of what they're getting, start building those emotions in them. We're going to be shooting a lot more of these types of videos, pushing them out more. They're so good. They're so good for you, for your brand. They not only help to market the home, but they help to build your brand big time. And so if you can leverage that, like, hey, I have a listing, I'm going to use this and also use it to market myself. You're like shooting, what's the saying? Hitting two birds with one stone, right? Okay. So we do easy ordering online. Go order online, book a shoot at our website, Realist Drone Services. Find your preferred date and time. We also have an amazing admin on staff with us. She's part-time for now, but she is with us. If she doesn't answer, Raul or I will answer, and we'll get you booked. So that is another possibility for you. If you're watching this on a computer and you can scan and you don't have our contact info saved, scan that QR code. I want to highlight a huge thing for you guys. We have an awesome referral program. Every time you refer us to somebody else, you get $100 added to your account. We have agents that are so kind and so lovely, and we truly appreciate them, but they tell other agents in their office about us, or not even in their office, and they have been getting their past few shoots totally free because they've referred us to so many people. So get $100 every time somebody you refer actually uses us. Okay, make sure they put your referral number. That'll be in your account. If you don't know it, let us know of it. 5-star customer service. I think we have 5-star customer service. Give us a call, try us out, check out our Google reviews. And we're not perfect. Sometimes we do mess up. Sometimes the colors are off. Sometimes something it goes wrong. Maybe we forgot a room or something. We absolutely try to put processes in place so that doesn't happen, but we try to fix it as fast as possible. Okay, with video, it's gonna get a little bit more complicated for us, and I totally know, and I'm bringing the team on, and we're very aware that with video, it's gonna be a little more challenging because realtors are going to be, you guys are going to be a little bit pickier, and we're up for the challenge for that, but we're always striving for that 5-star customer service. If you're new with us, if you haven't used us yet, get $100 off your first shoot. Promo code first realist. Okay, we have a lot of goodies to give to you guys. Okay, so for this year, we're bringing out, besides the virtual staging package, which I absolutely love, Teresa, I love that idea. We are bringing out a new bundle. Okay, so before we had the basic that just had photos and drone and floor plan, and then the middle one, which is our best seller, and we're still going to be offering that one. That one had the MLS video. And then the luxury bundle, it's not necessarily just luxury, but it just has all of our services discounted a little bit. But we're doing the standout bundle according to 2025 real estate media, according to 2025 real estate media trends. And so what this one includes, it includes the photos, it includes the drone to highlight the neighborhood, the property boundaries, any of those aerial views. It includes a premium floor plan with the room measurements, which is important for some of your buyers. It includes a listing video walkthrough for the MLS and for YouTube and social media. But this video, I didn't want to get rid of it, because a lot of agents now, they're just asking for the social media video. They're just asking for the vertical reel. And what I have seen from some of our agents that are like, no, always give me the listing video so that I can put on my YouTube. It's so good. You have a listing, take advantage of it. It doesn't matter what price point. Get that video up on YouTube, and we're going to have a tutorial of how to distribute these videos, because that's been one of the biggest issues that we've seen, is that realtors don't know how to distribute all of this media. So they'll get all the stuff and then it's just there. And sometimes we go to their listings and we don't even see it on their listings, and we're like, what's happening? And so that's going to be another training that we're doing of how to distribute your listing media. Okay, so besides that is the single listing property website. Some of you guys already have this, some of you don't. This is so important, you guys. A lot of times I see agents sharing the link to their HAR listing website, and that is, if I could say my it's a terrible idea, because then they can easily click on other listings. Over here on the single listing property website, it's just your listing, your video, your photos, your floor plan, your brand, your beautiful headshot, and your phone number, and they're just looking at that. And so that's what the single listing property website is for. It's to brand you, and to tell your sellers, like, and with that single listing property website, we have a really cool thing of how you can see how many people are clicking on it, how many shares, all that fun stuff. The next one, this standout bundle is going to come out with a virtual twilight photo. So if it has a pool or if it has that front exterior, we're going to add that virtual twilight on there. And then the coolest part about this standout bundle is that we are including, so it not only has the 1 to 2 minute listing walkthrough video, but we're doing the optional agent on camera, and we highly recommend, like, get on camera, even if it's just saying hi. get on camera, or even if it's not saying anything, even if it's just opening the door, do that. Please brand yourself, take advantage of this media that you're using, this listing. So it's not only going to have the one main big listing video, but whenever we do the editing portion, we're going to slip it up into different sections. And so if you're talking about the neighborhood, or if you're talking about a specific room of the house, we're going to give 5 short snippets of that video so that you can use it in your launching campaign. You can use it throughout a month, 1 video every week, or in the coming soon. So that's going to be awesome. If you order a standout bundle this month, you're going to get a Zillow 3D tour with that. Okay, so that's an additional $145 to $200 value if you order the standout bundle. Okay, so those are our services. Those are the different types of media that we're going to be. Oh, no, so sorry. I totally forgot. And this is extremely important. Let me share this with you guys. Let me share this because this is very important. Okay, so we do editing services. And it's an option there online, but this is important just in case y'all don't know. So if we just have to Photoshop a small item, like right here, the client didn't want the name of the daughter living there, so we took it off, okay? And if it's just one small thing, we can definitely take it off. It gets easier with AI. If it's a big thing, like something like this, then we start charging depends on how much, but it's typically $15 for a kind of complex item to $30 for like decluttering, or $40 for decluttering a whole room. So check this out. This client, she was like, I need this decluttered. Please take all of that stuff out. This is $40. And this isn't even that bad. Sometimes you get listings where they're like, this is gross. I don't want somebody seeing this. And so we can declutter and check how amazing that looks. They even took out the stuff from the back. Okay. The next thing that we do is virtual staging. We already talked about that. That's $40 per photo. We have different styles, traditional, modern, all that stuff. We can stage the outdoors, and we can renovate or do like a landscaping type of thing. We've added pools as well. But here's a really cool thing. This one, whenever there's these bigger projects, these are declutter and virtual staging project. This was $60 per photo. The client paid this because she's like, it's extremely valuable to make that first impression look amazing. And so this is what she was dealing with, right? So she's dealing with like taxidermy kind of stuff. They know that this is just going to turn somebody off, or it's going to attract somebody and it's going to want to lowball the client. And so look at the difference so we had to declutter this whole space, and then we virtually staged it with nicer furniture. Obviously, whenever you get a buyer to finally go and walk into the home, it's a different experience, but you want people just to envision themselves living in that home and see, wow, I can live in here. Like, instead of them thinking gross, we need them thinking, oh, is there a potential? Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to think about that buyer. We do virtual renovations. If you get a terrible, awful looking house, maybe it's like this one we did for an investor. He wanted to give the people an idea of what they were building. It was going to take like 2 months to fix up the home. And so he was like, I want to put it on the market. I want to sell it before it even hits the market. And so we did what they were doing. They were installing these, whatever this kind of floor is, and they were painting the walls that color, and we were able to fix it up, even put a little bit of fire in there. We added this pool. This was a home, I think, in the Heights, and they wanted to show the potential, like, hey, you can put a pool in the backyard, give that buyer that vision. And so that's what we are able to do as well. We can also do interior renders. So if you have just a floor plan, if you're working with a builder, we can do that as well. These are just different services that we have gotten received requests for previously. And so we want to present them to you. We don't do this on the normal, but this is a service that we do so that you can just bring more value, either if you're working with an investor, with a builder, whoever. And then a really cool one is, oh, I should have gotten the before of this, but this is a 3D video render. So I'm going to show you an example. Let's see if the example works. I hope it works. So this home was a disaster. And this works best if the homes are kind of bad. So we create this out of the floor plan. And so instead of clients looking at the mess and the walls were different colors, the floor was all different all over the place. There's nasty furniture all over. And so the client was pretty specific, like, hey, I want these color walls, this furniture, and we were able to recreate this amazing 3D video render. And so we put this is a super long video. It's like a walkthrough of the full home, kind of like if you were to do a 3D video tour or a Matterport. But we were able to clip it up with her original listing video. She gave in a part of her video, she was like, hey, this is the potential, because the seller wasn't wanting to do anything to it. She's like, this is what the home is, this is what you're getting for the home. But the agent was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to show the potential. And so she shared this video, or she got this video done showing potential buyers like, hey, there is potential for this huge, ginormous house that looks right now like a mess, but it's actually really, really nice. So those are our editing services. Wanted to share those with you guys. Y'all, 2025 is here. We're excited for this year. We're excited for the possibilities. We're excited to serve new clients. We're excited because we have another year of life, and there is so much to be done, and that can be done. So I hope y'all are feeling motivated, encouraged. I hope you wrote down a lot of the ideas that were presented here, because all of these are things that if you ever find yourself in a listing that needs renovation, or if you find yourself in a listing that is higher priced, you know how to form your packages to see what other top agents are doing and create something like that. So I hope this was helpful. Give me feedback. Question time, and then we're ending this off. Any questions, any burning questions that y'all might have? All of our prices are online. So if you go to our website, if you go to our order form, in the order form, they're a little bit more specific and there's more prices that you can see, more services, but you can create your own like potential, like what if this is what I want? And then you can see the pricing there, budget for what you have according to the listing. But so many agents just stop at photos. And we want to tell you, you can do so much more. And after this, I'm going to share a listing launch campaign and idea for y'all so that y'all can be creative with how you market your listings using all the fun media. I'm so glad I'm getting good feedback here. Everything looks great. Kish, it's so wonderful to see you. Linda, definitely motivated. Let me see, Ash, what has been the #1 service that you offer besides photos that your clients have said definitely helped convert more? It has to be video. It has to be video. But one of the surprising things that I've received like direct feedback from is a single listing property website. It's crazy because not a lot of agents use it or have one, but the ones that do, the ones that use it, and it's all we have that for $30. And whenever you're able to see a listing website like that and see how you can receive the statistics and the reports and see where people are clicking from, it's amazing to see what that does. And that has been one of the main things that I have received feedback from. So besides the videos, definitely, and not just any type of video, Ash, it has to be videos where our clients, they always feel nervous. They always feel nervous where they're like, I'm so sorry, I'm asking for so much. But I'm like, no, like you're marketing your listing, like bug me. You don't bug me, but bug me. Okay. Like I want to answer. And so these agents that did video, they were very strategic about showing off the lifestyle. And so those listings sold really quickly. I noticed they came back to us and told us. Melissa says the website plus marketing kit, totally worth it, right? Just $30 and you get already done little social media tiles. That's included in all of our bundles, I think. Not in the basic one, but it's included in the other bundles. Selena, thank you for the research, information, and suggestions. What are y'all leaving off with? What are y'all's biggest concerns, questions? I want y'all on video. A lot of y'all don't get on video. I want y'all on video. It's going to bring you more business. What was that statistic? It's going to bring you 49% more revenue. So, and I always, if you want to be on video, start organically, start at home, start with your phone, because just because you're like, okay, I'm going to do a listing video. We bring our big old camera. You see that lens in front of your face and you're like, ugh, you freeze. So make sure to start now with video. I know it's tougher. Some of you are older and you might not know how to record a video. I do some CE classes, so be on the lookout for those. Any other outstanding questions? You are amazing. Y'all already spent 1 hour with me. I feel honored, absolutely honored. I want questions though. Like if you feel like, oh, I didn't get this, I wanted this answered, send those questions to me, text me, email me. I am here for y'all. If y'all, how do you do a listing launch for coming soon homes since the public cannot see it while the owner is getting the home ready? Ooh, are you on social media, Selena? You either do it via email, you do it on Facebook. Facebook is a perfect place. You can post on Instagram. You have 21 days. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, Linda, more information about the importance of image descriptions. I totally forgot. I had a slideshow and I think I might have erased it on the photo descriptions. Y'all, if you're on HAR, they have launched an AI product that is, I think if you're a platinum user, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, but they'll do that via AI. You still have to do some work. I was looking at a video yesterday on how to do it. You still have to put in the work. But I'm saying if you have 25 images, it should take you 25 minutes. And it's so important. Just like the floor plan is so important, the photo descriptions are extremely important. And sadly, what was my number? Like 30% of the top real estate agents are putting, 45% of the top real estate agents in Houston are putting photo descriptions. Y'all put 25 minutes into putting even as simple as this is the living room with the laundry on the right side. Just those little things. Focus on the features, like if it's granite, or if there's something special, there's an important selling point, you definitely want to write that down. But photo descriptions are extremely important. The HAR AI description option is very good for the remarks, not so much for the individual pictures. Thank you, Selena, for that. Who sees the photo descriptions? It doesn't filter out to third-party sites, to Zillow, right? Yeah, that's the problem. That for third-party sites, it doesn't. But would you, I wonder, are you able to manage those photo descriptions? Like if you log in on Zillow, Realtor.com, it would just be a matter of like copying and pasting, but I know it is just extra work. But I mean, you want to sell the listing, and that's one thing that will help sell the listing. Yes, you can copy and paste to third-party sites. Yeah, that would be a possible solution. It's super good for SEO results, Linda. Exactly. So that is really important to take into consideration. Thank you for mentioning that. We have received requests like, can y'all do the photo descriptions? Like, your photographers are in the house, y'all are there. So far, we haven't been able to roll out a good enough system to get us to do that. But if we get enough requests, maybe we'll launch something this year or next year on those photo descriptions. Thank you for those questions. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for those that joined on social media. I'm so excited for 2025. Email me, melody@realistdroneservices.com, or look up our information, realistdroneservices.com, and then give us a call. Look us up on Google. We are here to serve you. We are here to help your listing sell faster and for more money, and for you to go out and get more listings so that you can serve your clients with that trust and that love that y'all were mentioning at the beginning of the Zoom. So excited for y'all. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that were here. Bye-bye.